Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Nats launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the White Sox 14-7. At the moment, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 14 games back. The Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back. Corey Kluber never left the mound until it was over as Cleveland took down the Mets 5-1. Right now, the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 4.5 games back. The Mets are atop the National League East Division, 2 games up on second place. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 4-0. Heading into today, the Rangers sit in 1st place in the American League West Division, 3.5 games ahead of second. The Tigers sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, 3.5 games ahead of second. The O's swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 3-2. As of today, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, 8 games out of first. The Red Sox are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Rays finished off the 4-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. Looking at the standings, the Rays are in second place in the AL East, 3 games back. The A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, 10 games out of first. The Angels pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 2-1. Right now, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, 6.5 games back. The Angels are 4th in the division, 10 games out of first. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 8-3. Heading into today, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Cubs are atop the division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. Gallo was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates, 3-2. At the moment, the Pirates are in second place in the NL Central, 2.5 games out of first. The Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're 3.5 games back. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, Cody Allen earned the third W of his season, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 3-2. In other news from Minnesota, relief pitcher Rolando Calderon has been waived by the organization. The Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-6. The White Sox relief pitcher, number 51, grabbed his second win of the year, helping lead the White Sox over the Yankees 1-0. The Oakland Athletics grabbed 13 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 12-5. Mike Morin got his third win this season, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 4-3. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-5. Clayton Kershaw struck out 15 overall with the win, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 3-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 6-4. Alexi Amarista had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 7-1. Mark Maine got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings, helping lead Seattle past the Brewers 3-0. Starling Marte was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Pirates got the best of the Phillies 10-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Chicago Cubs cracked 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 overall hits as they bested the visiting Padres 5-3. The Washington Nationals allowed 5 hits in the game as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 1-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Twins had 12 hits as a team as they pounded the Indians 9-3. In other Twins news, catcher Mike Zunino is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's said to be dealing with a bruised shin. Giordano Ventura earned win number 7 this season. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Alexis Garlobo got the win number 7 thus far as the Twins downed the Tribe 3-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts as of today.
Nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's proven that he's one of the best clutch hitters in the game. He's compiled.
We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Daniel Norris will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he could not find the plate. He ended up walking a ton of guys. We'll see if he can find the strike zone in this one.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, no doubt I'm excited to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Hit hard towards the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Justin Upton makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Kenny Vargas will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Too high, 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Hector Mota will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Into the box, Richard Nieves. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing.
Just checking.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. McCardell looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's just a little in, and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Arturo Valido gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Arturo Valido.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Arturo Valido has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Richard Nieves will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Into the seats, 0-1. Hit to short. Iglesias is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher Rene Rivera.
Rene Rivera will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Byron Buxton will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he lays off there 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high.
Aldo Benitez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
High and deep to right. Upton going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
First baseman, number 19.
Kenny Vargas ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Rosenthal's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold on to a shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Leading off the inning, Freddie McCardell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hunter Valentine will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Hunter Valentine.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Freddie McCardell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is line to left. Mota is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the
Carlos Perez stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
A.J. Pollock comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game one here in front of the home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, the Twins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-2. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Cleveland Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Hector Rondon grabbed his second win of the year as the Cubs were winners over the Twins, 3-2. In other Twins news, starting pitcher called from the major leagues from AAA. Trevor Bauer collected his 8th win overall at Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central, Brad Brock earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Orioles to the win over the Twins, 3-2. In other Twins news, starting pitcher Stephen Wright will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He is suffering from an inflamed nerve. The Seattle Mariners cracked 16 hits on the day as they beat the White Sox on the south side, 7-2. Alex Cobb earned win number 7 this season as Tampa Bay downed Cleveland 2-1. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-4. The Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they got the home victory. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits at Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Red Sox starting pitcher, number 24, tossed 8 strong innings in the win, allowing only 1 unearned run, helping lead the Red Sox over Colorado, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.